As my eyes slowly started closing themselves from being awake for more than 18 hours in a car, I began to see bright lights. I had no idea what was going on until my mother was tapping on my shoulder telling me to open my eyes and look. As I opened my eyes and looked, there it was, the greatest city in the entire world, New York City. Never in my life did I think I was going to be in the city that would one day be my dream. I would always take trips to Chicago thinking this is the place that I wanted to live when I get older, but everything changed once I arrived in New York to visit my brother who recently moved out there. When visiting my brother in New York City in 2012, I was extremely ready for this amazing opportunity. When seeing my brother for the first time in months, he asked us what we wanted to do and see. I immediately yelled, Central Park. Central Park has always looked so beautiful and amazing from photos that I was just dying to see it when I was there. Central Park is the reason why I fell in love with the city in the first place. This was my chance to finally see it a lot more during my time there. I would always find myself at the boathouse, which is one of the ponds towards the middle of the Central Park. The boathouse in the middle of Central Park has a huge pond and a giant fountain that just memorizes everyone. Over the next week when I was in New York visiting my brother, I was able to see many different places like Times Square, the Upper East Side, LES, the Statue of Liberty, Chinatown, the World Trade Center Memorial, and so many other places. I knew leaving New York at the end of the week, I was leaving my heart out there because I fell in love with the city. This past summer, I had the amazing opportunity to do an internship in New York City with a company called the BPCM, which is a fashion PR firm that deals with many different fashion brands. When traveling to New York City this past summer, I took the train, which was extremely long, but totally worth it. After a 21-hour train ride, I finally made it to the city. At this moment, I knew my dreams were finally coming true. Walking out of Penn Station and seeing Midtown literally just made my heart beat out of control. Just knowing that I could be here for the summer was going to allow me to see all my favorite places. The main reason why I came to New York was to do an internship. During the time I was at the BPCM, I could attend a fashion week, which is another reason why I fell in love with New York in the first place. I've always been a huge fan of New York Fashion Week, and when I could finally attend one for a client, I completely lost it. During the time of the fashion show that I attended, I was helping the producer of the show set up and make sure the show ran smoothly. When it came time for the show, I could sit in the crowd and watch the show. It was just amazing to finally see something in person because I have always saw pictures over the internet from photographers. Just knowing that I could be here for the summer was going to allow me to see all my favorite places when I'm not working. During the time that I was not working, I always found myself doing adventures mainly by myself. Other places that I visit other than Central Park would have to be the One World Trade Center and Washington Square Park. The One World Trade Center is located just a little below Soho, and whenever I would explore the area, I always found myself down there. It was always fascinating me because when 9/11 happened, I was very little and didn't understand everything. Washington Square Park was just as special to me as Central Park was. Washington Square Park was the centerpiece for New York University, and before applying to Parkside, I applied to New York University. I was accepted at NYU, but could not go because it was too expensive. Also during my time at Washington Square Park, I was able to see my first Pride March, which was a pretty amazing opportunity because I'm all about supporting the Pride. I've had the privilege to visit the city of my dreams many of times, especially the past summer, but that is not going to stop me from chasing my dreams. It goes by fast every time that I'm out there, but it is a truly amazing opportunity because I know that this was for sure the place that I became obsessed about. Even though I did not attend NYU and could have made my dreams become a reality many years ago, I still focus every day on the future to come after graduation and moving out there to make my dreams come true.
That I most definitely from